Welcome to the Hybrid Real Estate Professional Podcast, where we dive deep into the intersection of career, family, and finances. Learn the mindsets, tips, and strategies to help you on your personal journey to build a life of abundance and purpose for you and your family. Now here's your host, Aaron Ameen. Welcome to the first episode of the Hybrid Real Estate Professional Podcast. My name is Aaron Ameen, and I am pumped to finally get this show launched. I have been thinking about this for over 6 months, and well, to be frank, I got tired of my own excuses. So who am I, and why are you listening to me? Well, over the past 6 years, I built a portfolio of 8 cash-flowing rentals across 3 states, all while holding down a demanding day job and starting a family with my wife and baby daughter. We are even expecting twins later this year. I launched a real estate investing and business coaching program this summer where I work one-on-one with people just like you to turn your real estate investing dreams into a reality. I have learned a lot about family, finances, and laying the foundation for my own financial freedom, primarily through rental real estate investing and starting my own business. My goal is to share as much of that knowledge with you as possible for free. So what can you expect from this show? Most real estate podcasts focus on hyperscaling, going from 0 to 1,000 units in 1 year, or quitting your job. Now, that's absolutely fine if that's your goal. But I want to create a safe space for people who understand that life does not always move 1,000 miles per hour. Maybe you have young kids or kids on the way, and you can't drop everything to become a real estate investor. Or maybe you have a promising trajectory at a job you actually enjoy doing. The point I'm trying to make is that you don't have to give up your career or sacrifice your family life to succeed as a real estate investor. My goal is to arm you with the tools and the inspiration to chart your own path at whatever speed feels right to you. So what will that look like? You'll hear a mix of solo episodes where I break down key learnings from my journey, along with interviews with some of the incredible investors I've met over the past 6 years, who are also blazing their own paths as hybrid real estate professionals. But before we go further, I want to address one of the first questions I get every time I introduce myself as the hybrid real estate professional. You guessed it. What exactly is a hybrid professional? Well, let's face the facts. The day of your day job completely defining your identity are long gone. The idea of picking one area to focus on for your entire career is too daunting in today's world. At least it was for me. Like most people in modern society, you are probably pursuing multiple professional objectives and occupations at the same time. As a matter of fact, that is what makes you unique. If this sounds like you likely are a hybrid professional. The concept of a hybrid professional originated from a researcher named Dr. Sarah Beth Burke. In Dr. Burke's book, called More Than My Title, she provides an excellent definition. A hybrid professional integrates multiple professional identities together and works at the intersection. In her framework, she poses that there are 3 types of professional identities. Number 1, singularity, people who have one professional identity. Number 2, multiplicity, people who have many professional identities, such as people who freelance their skills on the side. And number 3, hybridity. These people integrate their identities together. In other words, they aren't switching back and forth all the time. Hybridity is a differentiator in the modern workforce. For a long time, I invested in real estate on the side, using small pockets of time between my day job and personal obligations. By Burke's definition, I was operating with multiplicity. To be clear, there is no problem with this method. Some people prefer this. But what I didn't realize was that by keeping my real estate investor identity completely insulated from the rest of my life, I was leaving value on the table. It took a pandemic and a forced career change to bring my hybrid professional identity to light. In 2020, my 10-plus year career in the concerts industry came to a screeching halt and abruptly left me seeking a new career. I suddenly had to lay out all my skills on the table and chart a new path. Here were some of my professional identities at the time. I was a concert promoter. I was a real estate investor. I was a settlement accountant. I was an office manager and administrator. Each identity involves specific skill sets, but the combination of my real estate experience with my previous career skills is what made me unique. This helped catapult me into a career in the consulting industry, which has proven to be a very advantageous move for me to this day. There was no reason to hide my real estate investing from the public eye. I started writing about my hybrid professional identity and sharing my experiences online. Not only did this help me break into a fruitful new career in the consulting industry, but it allowed me to openly expand my professional network across multiple domains at the same time. Talk about time leverage. It took a feeling of desperation and soul searching for me to realize that I actually did have unique skills at the intersection of my identities. So why not embrace the other professional identities in your life and make them known? What do you have to lose? Do you consider yourself a hybrid professional? What are the unique intersections of your own professional identities that make you special? Let's explore these questions together to help build a life where you can truly leverage your strength to its maximum potential. That's all I have for today, but I am so excited to be on this